I'd be really grateful if you could leave a like and subscribe. Today I'm doing a Q&A video with my girlfriend Felicity.
Hey.
You too. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Question number 1 is...
How did we find moving in together at first?
Want me to start? You want to start?
You can.
Okay. It wasn't really like a big thing when we moved in together because we've been kind of like living together since we was like what, 15, 16. Not on our own, but like with our mums. Like we've always stayed with each other. But living on our own, I don't know. I love it idea. Because like, if we like have a tiff, we can just like walk into separate rooms for 5 minutes and give it like just have a breather and a break. And yeah, what about you?
Pretty much the same, just that I'd say it's more of a step in life. It was a bigger thing than just like staying with each other. It's more,
Sass.
yeah, it becomes real when you have your own home, especially with like obviously your partner. It's not just like moving in on your own. It's your own space and you can literally run free.
Run free?
Yeah, you can run free, you can
No,
run
I know what you
around.
mean. You can walk around naked if you want.
I suppose so.
Go on, what's the next question?
Next question is, if we were stuck in a deserted island, what are 5 things we'd take with us and why?
You go first this time. I'm first.
I'd take
You can't say me.
a knife. I'd take a knife, because obviously... take a knife anyway, because obviously you don't know what you're going to run into or what you're going to need it for. I'd take rope.
For what?
I don't know. Fishing? I don't know. I can't swim, but yeah. I'd take... I don't know. I'd just take probably little things. I'm a nerd, so...
We haven't said 5 things, you said a knife and some rope.
Okay, a knife, rope.
What about water?
I'd take a life straw. Do you know them straws that you can...
The filter water.
Yeah, the
ones
filter
that
water
filter
straws.
water.
I'd take one of them.
Yeah.
I'd take a tent.
How many things say you got one more thing?
And I'd take a torch.
A torch.
A solar panel torch.
Okay.
There you go.
So I would take my phone.
What if you don't get a signal?
I can still listen to Spotify offline.
Okay.
Okay, so I take my phone just in case on the off chance I can like hold it up and like get some signal and be like, Mum, come and get me. Like, I'm not having a good time. Like. Or who'd you phone in that situation?
Ghostbusters.
Okay, so no. So I'd take my phone.
It depends, because if we're stuck together...
So we get 4 things each.
Mm.
So I'd take my phone.
So you wouldn't need what I've got.
No, I'd take...
I'd take toilet roll.
You'd need toilet roll, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Take a clean pair of knickers. Don't know how long I'll be staying.
Some shampoo.
Yeah, I'll take some body wash. Because if I know that I'm going there, I'm going to be prepared for what I'm taking. So we can
Taking
take
yourself
5
to be
things. I take
lost.
my phone, some shower gel, a clean pair of knickers, a hairbrush.
And a bobble.
No, because my bobble would already be in my hair, so that wouldn't be something I'd be taking. And then I'd take earphones so I didn't have to listen to you. My 5th thing would probably be... When you said a knife...
About a bucket.
Yeah, for what?
Or like something metal.
What about like a spatula? Like a spatula, like if we said matches. So matches. So I'll take shampoo, some knickers, some matches, my phone.
And earphones, you said?
No, I was joking.
Oh.
And then
A spatula, you said?
yeah, and a spatula so we could cook some food on the fire with the matches.
So that was really long to explain 5 things. So next question is plans for the home.
what are we doing next?
Yeah.
Well, the living room's done, kind of. I think it's just
It's livable.
look,
It's decorated.
Yeah, it's nice. It's just we need to like add some touches on it. Like I think that's what it is. Like we need to add like bits. Like we need to put some more like bits around. Kitchen's done basically.
Because at the minute everywhere's quite like decorated, painted, but plain. We haven't added like.
Look in here now. We've got like cabinets and photo frames and plants.
Yeah. I'd say plans for the home would be get it all properly decorated.
I'd say our bedroom because that's the room that isn't decorated, the only room that isn't done yet. Because we'll leave that to last.
And carpet everywhere.
Yeah, because the bathroom floor needs doing, the spare bedroom and our bedroom needs doing, and then we need to laminate the hallway downstairs.
And plans, I guess, would be. Yeah, like finish decorating mainly.
Carpet is main.
Because there's nothing else to really be done. If we had our own home, like if we bought our own home, then I'd do like an extension. Or you have all them, you have a bigger range of things that you can do to your own home than you can like private rented like we are. So next question. What is the happiest moment we have together?
Like ever. I've got two.
I know what you're going to say, I think I'm going to agree.
The first one is getting engaged, and then the second one is getting the keys to the flat.
Yeah, agreed. I think they're just the things that mean the most, like, that we've done together, because obviously moving in together is a big thing, considering like
we're still
semi-young,
not
so
young, but
it's not a common thing. It is, considering that we've got quite a few friends who have their own homes and whatnot, but I think it takes a lot for, especially obviously what our situation was, for us to get our own home.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and obviously getting engaged is like
it's like a step further, isn't it? One extra step in the relationship.
Next question is favourite takeaway.
I know exactly what you're gonna say. 1, 2, 3, Chinese. I knew it already. I didn't even need. Mine's an Indian. I love an Indian.
Do some good things for a Chinese, I would.
Stop it.
Next question. Did we enjoy school?
Absolutely not. I hated it. I would not go back. You know how them kids like say, secondary school's the worst year, the best years of your life, you'll want to go back?
No.
I'm sorry, I brought it in.
I would go back to school, but not to redo it, just to change a few things. I'd relive a few moments, because it's obviously everybody has their, you know. You're telling me in school you didn't have them memories that absolutely, like science or PE, where you just be an absolute.
I don't know, when would I go back? Look, at home school, when would I go back to? I want to say maybe like year 9. I feel like year 9 was the best year. Like, that was the best year. So I was at my first school. Like, I enjoyed year 9.
School for us was both.
We didn't enjoy it at all.
A bit of a rocky road, but I think, like I said, everybody has their favourite moments in school, or something that was a big thing, or a change, or a big realisation. So school just didn't enjoy it. There you go. Next question. If you had to work a job but didn't get paid, what job would it be?
But didn't get paid? I thought it was. Oh, if
like if you didn't need the money.
If I didn't need the money, and I had to do something, and I just. I don't know. I like decorating and like. You know, like what we decorate our own. Like we decorated my mum's house, like here. Like we can do carpet and stuff, can't we? Like we're pretty like good handymen for women. Like, do this relationship proves that you don't need a man.
But I'd probably be or do interior designing, because it's one of them things that I wouldn't invest my whole life into, I guess.
But if you're not getting paid for it.
If I'm not getting paid for it, then I'd do it because why not?
Yeah, because I'll see you.
I do like interior designing. It's just that I probably wouldn't choose it as my career, even though I wanted it to be. But
it's really long to do as well, isn't it? Like,
yeah, it's just one of them careers that you don't know how they're going to turn out, or
if it's going to work out.
If it's going to be successful, especially like self-made businesses.
And in the pandemic and stuff, like if you wanted to do that now, you can go into people's houses and like.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult. So, but if I had one choice, it'd be an interior designer. Next question is your favourite makeup products?
Mine?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't brought makeup in about... How long have I not brought makeup for?
A year or so now.
Probably a little bit less than that, but like big makeup products. Like,
Mm.
I love... The one thing I can say that I absolutely love is Morphe palettes. Like Morphe eyeshadow palettes. I would buy them over any high-end palette ever. Like, they're just my favourite.
I think for the money they're quite...
Yeah, they're amazing for the money. Like, you can't argue.
You can get some good palettes.
I think I've got every single colour, like.
And I think Morphe's a good brand for like starters, if you know what I mean. Like
Revolution as well, that's amazing for starters.
You can get like the little palettes of like 12 for like £4. And to be fair,
they're quite cheap, aren't they?
yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
My favourite makeup product would be eyebrows.
She uses, please let me tell them what you use. Alright, so she's robbed the spoolie off me, but she doesn't like the brush on the end of the spoolie. So she uses one of my other brushes that doesn't have a spoolie on the end, and she uses like a 2-year-old Primark pomade, I swear to God, and she uses the tiniest little bit of Primark concealer underneath. You got like, that's it, that's all she uses. But if I did your full face of makeup, what would your favourite thing be that I put on your face?
Lashes.
Lashes, yeah, I was going to say I love lashes.
Big fan of lashes. I think eyelashes / eyebrows bring your face together, like depending on what you do with your eyebrows or how you... I think just putting a pair of lashes on, you go from like to... You know what I mean? Like, lashes change.
Yeah, definitely, I'd agree with that one. You know what I really like as well? The Wet n Wild foundation, the £5 one that I always buy.
Next one is overview of 2020.
Put it in the bin. You know what? Some of the most amazing things did happen last year.
In 2020 though, I would absolutely scrunch it into a ball and kick it out of the biggest window I could find.
But I wouldn't, because we did
at
our own home.
Yeah.
It was a good and a bad year. We got to go on holiday. We got to go see my aunt in Spain, which was amazing. But travelling through the pandemic was like...
It was hard.
It was hard. It really was. Like,
I wouldn't advise it because obviously
it's dangerous. But we flew in the summer when you was allowed.
Yeah. Like, Courtney's aunt who had been quarantining the same.
And we have to wear masks everywhere in Spain. Like, unless you're eating, just walking down the street. Like over here, the only time you have to wear masks is in shops, isn't it?
We was very safe, and when we travelled to the shops, it was you had to wear plastic gloves and throw them in the bin, then hand sanitize, and
they're very strict. The guard are everywhere, aren't they? It's still good. That was a good part. Like, I enjoyed going over there, spending some time with my aunt, like, and my uncle. That was
tried loads of new foods. We tried. It was hot. We had a beach day. Our 4-year anniversary was over in Spain.
Yeah.
So.
And then when we come back, it was like boom, we're moving out, and everyone was like, that happened so fast. Like,
we'll save that story till the end.
Definitely.
Next question. Plans / goals for 2021. I'll let you go first.
We've got a few.
I think the plans / goals are two different things, but goals would be to get the house completely done.
Yeah.
To the point where like it's just done.
It's done and we don't need to do anything.
Yeah. Goals would be stay healthy, I guess, if we're talking about.
Definitely, like, make sure our family's healthy and look after all the oldies.
And hopefully Rona will be over.
Yeah.
Try and stay positive, but just live life a bit more this year, considering like
appreciate things a lot more.
Yeah, mental health is a big thing. Anyway, there's a lot of people out there who lost their lives this year, and I think we realise that a lot. And
especially seeing family members with it as well.
Yeah, we've had a few family members with corona, and it's been a wild year. But I think plans for 2021 is to learn to appreciate family more and friends and the little moments in life where, you know, just going food shopping can be...
You should take it for granted, don't you? You take a lot of things for granted.
Yeah. So, and as for plans, it would probably be pretty much the same thing.
There's some plans, but it's nothing to like share with like people. Like we've got a few. Like,
there's a few personal plans.
Yeah, but like better ourselves, like all that sort of stuff, all that jazz. I think that's it, really, isn't it? Plans and goals. That's it. You can't really reach for much. Like when maybe goals would to be like keep uploading YouTube videos. So, like, because I think like even though I've only like previously done like one video, I don't know how to explain it, but it keeps your mind occupied, so you don't feel like
Yeah.
you're doing like nothing. Like it feels like you're actually doing something.
I think plans really is to build a career path, whether it be on here, whether it be, you know, in a private job or
You know, office
or even our own business. Like
we need to
plans would
find a
definitely
career,
be
like, that's what.
big career steps we need, I think. So
Yeah, definitely, because we're both still a bit stuck.
a career path is what we need to
Invest in
mm.
our time, energy, everything.
Proudest room that we've done and favourite room in the house. I'll go first. Mine's the kitchen.
You know what? It was the kitchen, but like since because like we brought a shelf, some what's it called, a unit for in the living room, and like we've put like sweet jars in here, and we've put all of our picture frames up. I think mine's slowly becoming the living room. Once we've got a better telly, like, so TV's up on the wall, and like we've sorted out because we've got box shelves either side, like, and we've got like a big
pre-built in
brick fireplace. So it's hard to try and get things to go in them because they're not all square, so we can't put baskets in all of them. So we're just trying to find things that will go in there and not look too much. But if you take them out, then it looks plain.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to work that all out. So when that's done, I reckon this will be my favourite room. I love the hallway though. Hallway's my proudest.
Yeah, it's difficult because when it's your own home,
You've picked everything, so you love
you were
everything.
shaking.
Sorry. Let me move it. It's not straight.
I think when you have your own home, it's different because you love it all. Like especially when we've literally done everything ourselves. Like not a single person has.
No one has that.
Helped us,
We've had
like,
money and
yeah,
gifts.
like,
People have
gifted us things
like,
and
the carpets
and
out
like
there.
spare bits and bobs. But I mean, like actually doing the work that we've done, we've
No,
literally just
done everything
we've
on our
we've
own.
had our two sets of hands between us. So and especially like being girls and modern
There's a lot
day
of stigma,
society.
isn't
Yeah,
it,
there's a lot of
about,
stigma around girls being
women
able to do
fitting doors and
men's jobs.
yeah,
like,
but I think we do quite well for girls.
but I think the kitchen's my favourite just because we did that. That was the very first room, and that was the thing that I think has changed the most because that kitchen was so outdated. The whole house was very outdated, and so yeah. But I think the kitchen's our favourite because it got done literally within a week.
Yeah,
But I just think the kitchen's my favourite. I don't know. It's changed so much, and considering it was the first room we did, and it was our first thing that we could literally be like, it's ours.
yeah.
And change it to the way we want it and the way we wanted to put things, and I just think it's my favourite. But slowly the whole house will come together and I'll just be able to one day look back at it and be like, wow. Even though we still do, because we literally started out with an old house, not an old house, but a very outdated house with literally
from the 70s.
an airbed and a telly propped up on
Two
crisp
boxes.
Crisp
Two
boxes.
big crisp boxes.
I'll start from somewhere, and
No, it was.
I think watching us build a home out of a house is up there with one of my favourite things that we've ever achieved.
Yeah, definitely.
So
But like that we get, look, okay, we bicker. Two girls in a relationship, we bicker. Okay.
two people in a relationship,
But
and stress as well, considering that obviously
we moved up during a pandemic.
during a pandemic it happened like
That 1 minute we
literally
was
within
with
an
my mum,
hour we was
getting the keys.
getting the
Well,
keys, and
obviously a few days, but like literally it's yours.
so I just think it's crazy.
It's good that we get on and we can agree on decorating as well. Like I think that's what's made it so smooth. Like we've enjoyed like.
And we've always had the same kind of ideas about how we want the house,
Great.
colours, like it's crazy that you
We
don't.
just flow together, like with like the house. We've just flown to like.
Yeah.
No, what's the word? Like we just kind of come together
Is this
as like one person.
This is a repeat of that top that you have on.
Oh my god, Matt! It's a state.
If you watch Courtney's last video, you'll understand why. That is
Yeah,
the
okay.
funniest thing.
Okay, sorry. I apologise. Rambling on. Next question.
When do we plan on having a baby?
That
Let's
shall
kill
not.
the elephant in the room.
Yeah, the elephant in the room will not be being disclosed. Sorry.
Yeah. That's
If
just-
you know, then you know. If you don't, then you'll know.
the right people know the right things.
Yeah.
I'm sure that if this becomes a thing, then
You'll
know.
find out. I'm not pregnant, like right
Oh, no,
now, like,
no.
but I'll probably speak about it more. But for right now, I'm not gonna be telling anyone. We have got roughly a date, like a year and a date, and
We've
like,
got plans.
Yeah, we've
it's
got
just
plans. It's just
that at the minute we're sorting out our lives, we're sorting out our home. Like, when the time's ready,
we'll tell you.
Yeah, it will be ready.
Definitely.
And then that's all the questions. But we just wanted to touch on, well, I did anyway, how we got the house and how it all happened.
Oh, you don't want to save it for a second? We may as well just talk about it right now.
So,
It was my fault, really.
we was literally in Courtney's mum's. We had a tiny bedroom.
Well, it was what?
It was big. It was the biggest room in the house, but it was...
No, it wasn't.
Well,
bigger than that old room that we had upstairs.
Yeah, it was bigger, sorry, but we was literally cramming 2 people's stuff in a small room.
Poor mum, bless her.
Shout out to Courtney's mum and Holly. With 2 people's things, especially being girls, you know.
And adults as well. You need
adults, yeah. You need space, and we couldn't possibly really grow.
And my mum needed the room too. Like,
yeah, it was just one of them situations where it was not a lose-lose or a win-win. It was just like...
It's the best thing to do, wasn't it?
Yeah. So we was on Zoopla, you know, looking around, like...
We were just having a mooch, really, weren't we?
So then, yeah, and then we was just like, let's just book some viewings. Let's just go, like, see what's too big, what's too small, how many rooms, like, what we like in a house, what we don't like in a house. It was a whole thing. And then we found this property, and Courtney was like, I'm in love with that fireplace. Like, she literally was obsessing over this one picture of the living room that just looked basic as hell.
Yeah, but it's
outdated and just...
Not what you want.
I wouldn't like it, but I always told myself that when you're viewing, it's not going to be how you want it, so you have to keep an open mind. So we come for the viewing, and we was like, we're just going to like put our name down on like the holding payment, and we'll just see how it goes.
We'll have a look at a few properties.
And we met up with the agent.
Oh, she was lovely.
She was lovely. You know, through Corona, she wore a mask, gloves, the windows was open, 2 meters, or literally no physical contact or anything. And she was like, there's a couple of people waiting to view the house today. One cancelled before us. We viewed it at 9. No, 9:30.
No, we did. We did it at 9. So I work at 10 o'clock.
Okay, 9 o'clock. And someone was supposed to be coming at 8:30. They cancelled. And then when we got here, they was like, she said to us, the person who was coming after you was cancelled. So we was like, maybe that's a bit of a...
Fate.
Yeah. So we signed the holding deposit, and we was like, yeah, like, we asked her when we were supposed to move, like, how quick we were supposed to be moving in, and payments, and rent, and
all that jazz.
All that stuff. And then literally signed the paper, said that we have the money in cash to give her for the holding deposit, and we didn't really want to move in until like January time, just so we could save a bit of money, just so we could come and be prepared. And she was literally like, the landlord wants somebody this week. This was on like a Wednesday, and he wanted somebody in by the Friday or Saturday. So it was like, it was in a bit of a rut. So it was like, we could probably do it. Like,
we did it though.
And we did it, and we literally got in the car with my mum and my sister to drop Courtney to work. When she was
about 20 minutes down the road.
Which was about, 20 minutes.
It was about 20 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
From here to the mall.
Yeah. And then, do you want to take over?
And then from there, we was in the car, like, almost pulling into my work. And obviously Felicity gets a phone call, and they're like, it's yours. And she looks at me and she goes, we can have the flat. Like, okay, so thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below what you'd like to see next, and if you'd like Felicity to be in my next video. Hello, I'm Felicity.
No, I ain't saying that. Oh, yeah.